The exact origins of Lay's potato chips might be difficult to pin down, but one thing is for sure. It took a special kind of person to take something as ordinary as a bag of chips and turn it into the international sensation that it is today. So without further ado, let's dive in. The year was 1932, and the Great Depression had just taken hold of America. For many, it was a time of hardship and struggle. But for Herman Lay, it was about to be the start of something big. That's right. Herman Lay, the man who would go on to be the mastermind behind Lay's chips, was just getting started. You see, Herman wasn't your average guy. He was born in Nashville, Tennessee in 1909, and he always had a head for business. Even when he was just a kid, he managed a soda stand at the corner of 17th Avenue and 2nd Street and turned it into a thriving business. That's right, we said he was just a kid. All the money he made from the soda stand went straight back into the business, helping him improve his operation and boost his profits. He was a natural salesman, and it wasn't long before he was raking in the dough. Now, despite his natural talents and obvious passion for business, Herman didn't stick around in school for too long. After graduating high school, he got a full scholarship to the University of Florida, where he could have studied business or maybe accounting. But after his freshman year, he decided to leave school and join his brother's business instead. You know what they say, the rest is history. But this is where things get interesting, you see. While working for the Barrett Food Company, Herman noticed that there was a problem with the way potato chips were being sold. They were often stale and soggy by the time they reached the customers. But Herman had a brilliant idea. He figured out how to seal the chips in wax paper bags, which kept them fresher for longer and made them easier to transport. And that, my friends, was the birth of Lay's chips. He started small, selling chips directly from the trunk of his car, a 1928 Ford Model A, to be exact. But word of mouth spread like wildfire, and soon enough, Herman was making more money than he ever had before. Now, if you think that's impressive, wait until you hear what he did next. In 1939, Herman used the money he made from selling chips to buy the Barrett Food Company for $50,000. He renamed it H.W. Lay Distribution Co. and continued to grow his business. But he wasn't done yet, not by a long shot. In 1944, Lay's became the first snack food company to advertise on television. Imagine that. Small business owner from Tennessee, changing the advertising game forever. But Herman didn't stop there. He continued to innovate and improve his products, including the introduction of ridged chips, which prevented them from breaking apart in transit. And let's not forget about his groundbreaking work on seasoning the chips during the cooking process, which led to the birth of iconic flavors like cheese and onion and salt and vinegar. In 1961, Herman merged his company with the Frito Company to create Frito-Lay, which went on to become the international success that we know today. But his impact didn't stop there. In 1965, he orchestrated another merger, this time with Pepsi-Cola, which led to the formation of PepsiCo. Talk about a visionary. Herman Lay's story is a testament to the power of hard work, dedication, and a little bit of creativity. From humble beginnings selling chips from the trunk of his car to building a global snacking empire, Herman's story is truly inspiring. But it's not just his business acumen that makes him a legend. Herman was also a philanthropist, donating millions of dollars to charities and organizations close to his heart. He was a true visionary who changed the way we snack and gave back to the community. So what can we learn from Herman Lay? Well, for starters, never underestimate the power of a good idea. Who would have thought that a simple innovation like sealing chips in wax paper bags would change the snack industry forever? Secondly, always be willing to take risks. Herman didn't play it safe. He took chances and he trusted his gut. That paid off big time. Finally, remember the importance of giving back. Herman was a successful businessman, but he never forgot the struggles of the Great Depression. He used his wealth to help others and make a positive impact on the world. Now let us take a look at some of the mind-blowing facts about Lay's that will blow your mind. Did you know that Lay's was the first company to introduce ridged potato chips? That's right. The ripples in your chips are not just for looks, they're for sturdiness. These ridges help the chips withstand the rough and tumble of being transported and stored, making sure they arrive at your local store in perfect condition. But what about those iconic flavors like barbecue, sour cream and onion, and of course, the ever-popular Lay's classic? Well, here's a fun fact for you. All of Lay's flavors are actually named after streets in the city of Dallas. Think about that the next time you munch on a bag of Lay's Classic. You're literally tasting a piece of Texas history. And speaking of history, did you know that Lay's played a role in the development of television advertising? That's right. In 1944, Lay's aired the first commercial for chips on television, forever changing the way we consume both snacks and advertisements. If you're a fan of Lay's, you might have noticed that the company has released limited edition flavors from time to time. But did you know that in 2012, Lay's held a contest to create a flavor that would be sold nationwide? The winning flavor, cheddar cheese. Talk about a cheesy victory. What about those weird and wacky Lay's commercials featuring celebrities like Brad Pitt and Julia Roberts? Well, they're not just meant to be funny. They're also a clever marketing tactic to make you feel like you're part of a cool club. By associating Lay's with popular celebrities, the brand creates a sense of community and belonging, making you feel like you're in the know. We hope you enjoyed this trip down Lay's memory lane. Now it's your turn to share your thoughts. What's your favorite Lay's flavor? Let us know in the comments below. While you're at it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more fun and informative content. Thanks for watching.